welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. And he's going to try to return this one. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? He'll do it himself. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Wolverines will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Washington's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They'll run play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Flowers. Firing to the right, complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Right on the money.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they...
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Complete in the middle. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Huskies will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a man on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. A first down for the offense. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Flowers. Finds his tight end. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's got it. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They're going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is 3rd down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Right back to the well. Makes it past the marker. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Here's the handoff. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the...
It's a seam wide open. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Looking to throw, it's Stewart. Finds his big tight end. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Wolverines had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Michigan. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Davis. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Off play action on 1st down. Complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looking downfield, it's Flowers. Caught. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw again. He's got him in the flat. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And as he throws, he's got an open man. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. Powers through the defender. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Washington right back to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Grabbed in the middle. It's Davis. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And now a chance to pull even. 1st and goal as we get late in the 1st half. Back to pass. It's Flowers. Trying to barrel in. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington.
And this offense offense really struggled in the first half, but how about taking the last possession down the field, punching 6 on the board with a chance to tie this football game up. Low scoring, but nice job finishing this half with a touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Conrad. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So here comes the Michigan offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sideline and be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Turay. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Off the play fake on first down. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Carter. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Back to throw. It's Flowers. Here's a heat. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him.
And he loses the football. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Looking to throw on first down. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Huskies in a good spot here with second and short. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Grab near the sticks, it's Davis. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. On the run, fires downfield. A spectacular one-hand grab. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Huskies! And that one will put them up here in the second half. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. TCU rolled to victory in front of those fans in Fort Worth who had the Go Frogs hand sign up for 60 minutes. Super Frog was flexing all game too. As complete a win as they've had for some time. An SEC clash and an impressive showing.
Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw. It's Stewart. Here comes the heat. Pulls it in. It's Booker. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden,
gashes the heart of the knee. Touchdown, Wolverines. He got a step and just dusted the field.
and that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start to drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And the returner will be knocked down. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On the run, it's Booker. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the ground with the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? Makes the grab. Oh, what a move. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking to throw at Stewart. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the 4th quarter. Wide receiver's going to get a shot at it on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Crosses midfield. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
What a play by this defense. The offense going in to take the lead, no sprint, the big pick six. Now you're leading in this ball game. What a play by the D.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese.
There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. To the air, it's Stewart. Grabs it in the middle.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Well, at this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, deep in their own end, they're going to want to run the football, no doubt. The defense knows that, and they're going to be trying to rip it out, seeing if they can get a takeaway to set up their offense in great field position. So ball security right here has got to be big.
To the air on second down. Quarterback extends the play. Got out of trouble and throws. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
Really good job by the defense, understanding the quarterback got outside the pocket. Now I got to understand where he's at. Now the middle of the field starts to come towards where he's scrambling. The other side of the field comes to the middle of the field. Great job by the defense, understanding the quarterback was pressed outside the pocket.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production. And
turning it on! They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Quarterback will keep it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Last play didn't go well. It leaves them with 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Give to the single back. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Washington sends out the punt team.
On to kick it away.
They kick it away on 4th down. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, it's Stewart. There's the pressure. He's going to take off. And they're able to make the tackle. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. It's a 1-score game lead, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. So this offense can capitalize off the desperate 4th down attempt and failure, and they can pad their lead. Looking for the end zone. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. When they no doubt about it, this one's over.
He'll bring it out. It's Conrad. They stop the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. Just get the sense they're finding it.